The first step in spinner bike setup is to adjust the seat height. As a rough guideline, the top of the saddle should be level with the top of your thigh when you're standing alongside the bike with your leg lifted to a 90-degree angle. As you can see here, the seat is too low, so Josh will raise it up, making sure the pop pin locks into place. Now the saddle is aligned with the top of his thigh. The next step is handlebar height, which should be about level with the seat height. You can also adjust the height of the e-spinner screen. Just set it at the level you want and tighten the pop pin. Now you're ready to get on the bike for further adjustments. So be sure to tighten the pop pins. Mount the bike and sit on the widest part of the saddle. Perform a heel check by placing the heel of one foot on the center of the pedal with that pedal lowered to the bottom position. In a heel check, the seat is the right height if your heel reaches the pedal with an extended leg and your hips level in the saddle. In this case, as you can see, the seat is too high and his heel does not reach the pedal. We'll now lower the seat a little bit and retry the heel check. Again, be sure to lock in and tighten the pop pins before mounting the bike. Now the heel check is successful. Notice how the heel reaches the center of the pedal with an extended leg. In addition to the heel check, you want to check the degree of knee flexion when your foot is positioned on the pedal for riding. Place the ball of your foot over the center of the pedal. The ball of your foot is also the widest part of the shoe. Keep the pedal at the lowest position and your knees should be flexed 25 to 35 degrees. This works the same way whether or not you're wearing cycling shoes. If you're not clipping in, place your foot into the cage with the ball of your foot positioned on the center of the pedal. And be sure that the pedal strap is snug. Again, you can see the 25 to 35 degree angle of knee flexion. Finally, we're going to adjust the seat fore aft, or the distance from the seat to the handlebars. The way we do this is by looking at the relationship between the knee and the pedal when the pedals are level. In this position, we want the front of the kneecap to be aligned directly above the center of the pedal. Here we see that the knee is too far behind the center of the pedal, which means his seat is too far back. To change the seat fore aft position, dismount the bike. Loosen the seat slider adjustment knob and slide the seat into the desired position. Tighten the screw before getting back on the bike. Mount the bike again and recheck the position. Be sure you're sitting on the widest part of the saddle with your hips level. Now we can see that the knee is aligned directly above the center of the pedal. Now that you have your seat height, handlebar height, and seat fore aft adjusted, pedal slowly to make sure everything feels comfortable. Your shoulders and elbows should feel relaxed. You can lower or raise the handlebars depending on what feels comfortable for you. If you're new to riding, pregnant, or have any back concerns, raise the handlebars to a higher position. If you prefer riding with the handlebars lowered and it doesn't put a strain on your back, that's fine too. Take note of your bike settings for quick setup the next time you ride, and periodically go through these steps again to make sure you're riding with the best bike fit possible. This is especially important if you change shoes, change or start using a gel seat cover, or anything else that may affect the way you fit on the bike. With the proper bike setup, your ride will be comfortable, efficient, and very importantly, safe. There are a few more safety tips to keep in mind as well. If you have shoelaces on your shoes, tuck them in so they can't get caught in the crank arms. Always ride with resistance on the flywheel. Turn the resistance knob to the right to increase the resistance. If you ride fast without resistance, the heavy flywheel will generate a lot of momentum and your pedals could get out of control. If you need to stop suddenly, you can push down on the resistance knob. It's like an emergency brake. Also, see how the flywheel on this bike is red? That indicates this bike is equipped with smart release. This is a safety feature that allows you to disengage the fixed gear. You just apply back pressure on the pedals and you can stop pedaling. Under normal circumstances, you don't need to use this feature, but it's there for your safety just in case you need it. Another point about smart release. If you ever feel like you can't pedal smoothly, that could be because you need to add a little more resistance or focus on your pedaling technique. Above all, use common sense, take it at your own pace, and ride as if you were out on the road. We always say, if you wouldn't do it on a road bike, don't do it on a spinner.